both the glider and tug back on the ground, we see Team Raven taxiing out 6 aircraft in front of us, ready to start our flying display today. So, on behalf of us all, welcome to the 2026 Shuttleworth Festival of Flight. In 1872, Joseph Shuttleworth, newly wealthy from the success of the Clayton and Shuttleworth engineering firm, bought the old Warden estate. It already had a manor house, a red brick building, but starting 150 years ago this year, it had a new one built, today's Shuttleworth House. Joseph had 2 sons. The youngest, Frank, inherited the whole estate from his father. Frank married Dorothy Lamb in 1902, and 7 years later, Dorothy gave birth to a son, Richard. Just like his forebears in the family, the boy was entranced by anything mechanical. The young Richard Ormond Shuttleworth began collecting vintage cars and started out in motor racing, but another passion would soon develop, that of aviation.
Could you explain a little bit about what we're going to see over the next 18 minutes or so? What is it that the team is trying to show to the audience?
Well, we should show that the aircraft that you see in front of you, which is a home build, you can build these yourself in your garage. It'll probably take you about 7 or 8 years if you're good, longer than that if you're not so good. But they are all affordable, relatively so. And the aircraft is stressed up to plus 6G minus 3, which we rarely ever use, of course. Because we call this armchair aerobatics. So it's a great way of looking at it. We can't compete with extras and similar, so we leave that to them, but we do graceful, smooth team aerobatics, and we aim to have something in front of the crowd the entire time.
Now, Team Raven taking off for their second of 2 displays here at the Shuttleworth Festival of Flight 2026. Please welcome the 2026 Team Raven. Flying immediately beside the leader are Ravens 2 and 3. Raven 2 is Patrick Wilson, an airline and corporate jet pilot, now in his 2nd year with the team. Raven 3 is Pete Wells. He is in his 5th year with the team, but he's been flying air shows for around 30 years. When not flying, he runs an aviation maintenance company, and he's ridden his motorcycle across Africa and South America. Watch now as Ravens 4 and 5, the synchro pair, pull out of the formation and turn back towards the most experienced classic jet pilots in the UK. He was a founding member of Team Raven back in 2014. to our right, the rest of the team is setting up to come onto the display line for a very challenging barrel roll. The winning dozens of adjustments to the stick and throttle every second as they complete that roll. Hours on 70 aircraft types. He's been a Sea Harrier display pilot with the Royal Navy and has flown Warbirds for the Royal Navy Historic Flight. This is his 5th season with Team Raven. As the synchro pair complete a quarter clover out in front of us, arriving from the left, the main formation with to the fore as they get back into that 5-ship Vic formation. The smoke is now on as they roll out towards us to perform the first big split of the show. They're about to pull up into the vertical to fly the Fleur de Lis. 4 and 5, break, go. Well, what a way that was to start the second half of the show per hour. Flying aerobatics is difficult, flying in close formation is difficult. Doing both at the same time is one of the most challenging disciplines that any pilot. Now arriving from towards each other in the crossing break. Creating 2 circles in the sky with their smoke. A good demonstration of how the barrel roll gets its name, with the formation transcribing the shape of the inside of a barrel as they fly directly towards us. as Ravens 4 and 5 complete the heart. The rest of the team... Watch as they pull up and twist the loop through 90 degrees in what's known as a quarter clover. And as they come over the top, they will perform the downwards bomb burst. Propellers, whose props made this performance possible, and Lift Aviation, who provided their flying helmets and other flying apparel. So Mark, not very often that you get to enjoy the display from the ground, but it looks good, doesn't it?
It looked and then 7 by the end of the season, so the next time we're back here it should be more action-packed, and the more aircraft you see together in the sky is significantly more difficult, and it's a grander spectacle for all to see, including themselves. So it's been a great privilege to...
Well, what a way to open the flying programme.